Well, good evening, tubers. This is Crypto Big Boss coming to you again with another great video. And I wanted to talk to you about this Facebook metaverse plans labeled as dystopian and a bad idea. They keep talking about Zuckerberg like he's some kind of criminal. Okay, now we've got one of the early investors into Facebook out here talking smack about Facebook and the idea that the whole VR thing, the whole metaverse thing, is a dystopian ideology. I would love to know what your ideas are in the comments. I'm going to go briefly over what they're meaning here, and I wanted to open the discussion up about this because it does affect cryptocurrency because the entire metaverse, all these different metaverses that are being derived are pretty much almost inextricably being tied to cryptocurrency. So we need to have an understanding of how this is going to affect our investments. And is this just hate, or is there really a reasonable cause for us to pay attention to this rhetoric? The concept is that entering into these VR worlds is going to create a dystopic society. They'll have too much control over our everyday lives. So let's read a little bit about this. It says Meta, as Facebook is now known, is investing billions in the project. Roger McNamee told the BBC, "It's a bad idea." Here he is. He doesn't like the idea of the metaverse. And the fact we are all sitting and looking at this like it's normal should be alarming to everyone. Meta Chief Product Officer Chris Cox told attendees at a web summit in Lisbon that the idea would make the internet less flat. He said it would be considerably better than video conferencing as a space for meetings. However, speaking at the same event, Mr. McNamee was highly skeptical. So this whole idea of the metaverse being the next big thing, and the idea that, hey, you got your little Oculus and stuck it on your head and you saw how awesome it was. I'm sure if you guys had that experience this Christmas or got one for your birthday this past year, if you put that thing on your head, it is just way beyond anything many of us have experienced. So is it an obtrusive idea that now we might be required to go into a metaverse to do our jobs? Can you imagine having to go into the metaverse to renew your driver's license? What if you had to go into the metaverse to file your taxes or to go and do a medical appointment? I'd love to see your ideas or your reaction to this in the comments. Do you think that this has gone too far? Do you feel that this is a dystopian idea? That our reality, a physical reality, is being basically pushed aside for a digital reality, and it doesn't need to happen. The reason this is important as far as crypto goes is that because of the rebranding of Facebook, to Meta and their desire to bring VR to the forefront, they have the capability to do it because they have the infrastructure, they have the engineers, they have the money, they've acquired most of the social media platforms that have dominated in the last decade, and they have the actual users of the platform. They can, I hate to use this word, inflict VR upon us. So we have to think about what that really means. Listen to this, real life. Mr. Cox, speaking for Meta, put forward a different view, that the metaverse idea is the next step for the internet as a whole. not just as a company. So in other words, they've already made a decision that the internet is obsolete and that this is the new internet. They've made this decision and they've marched out on it. Now, the government is still trying to stop and stifle crypto. These folks are building a whole new internet experience. And a lot of people are worried that it's going unchecked. I'd love to hear what you guys think in the comments about this article here. You can find it. Let's see here. You can find it here. It is on bbc.com. Okay, just look up Facebook's metaverse plans and you'll find the article. Hope you've enjoyed this article. Please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.